So now is a good time to introduce you to the Betfair exchange, which is the betting exchange that we'll be using for trading tennis matches. So just like stocks and shares are traded on the stock exchange, we trade prices on the betting exchange. And as I've said, this betting exchange is called Betfair. Now Betfair was a revolutionary invention in 1999 which essentially changed the betting industry forever. So whereas with traditional bookmakers, you could only ever bet on an event happening or a team or player winning, Betfair changed the goalpost completely by enabling punters to bet against an event happening or a team or player to lose. This developed into a huge betting exchange which contained solely the money of other traders and punters and not the money of bookmakers. So in this sense, it is a true exchange where you can buy and sell prices on any sports market with all of the money provided by the general public. Now, the amount of money in the exchange at any one time will depend on the particular market you are looking at. For example, a first round tennis match with little known players may only have around £5,000 in the exchange, whereas the Grand Slam final with big names may have upwards of 5 million up to 10 million, 20 million pounds. Depending on how much money you are trading on the match, you will really have the problem of there not being enough money in the exchange to make the trading worthwhile. Now we call this the liquidity of the market. The more money in the exchange, the greater the liquidity in the market. Now here's a bit more information on tennis pricing for those of you who are perhaps not too familiar with how the pricing on the betting exchanges works. Now, first of all, the prices start at 1.01 and go up to 1,000. The more likely a player is to win, the closer to the 1.01 the price will move, and the losing player will move closer to the 1,000 mark. When players are very evenly matched, they will both be close to 2.0, or evens as we call it. For example, player 1 might be at 2, player 2 might also be at 2, or player 1 might be at 1.95, and player 2 may be at 2.05. You'll discover in the chapter on price balance how when one player's price moves, the other player's price moves proportionally in the other direction. This is just another beauty of tennis trading, as there are only ever two possible outcomes. Either one player wins or the other player wins. This would of course be very different if you were to try and trade a football match, as the prices would not move proportionately and it would be extremely difficult to predict where prices would move to. Now if you were to place a back bet or trade of £1 at 1.01 and the player went on to win, you would make a profit of 1 pence. This shows you that the price of 1.01 pretty much implies that the player is on the verge of winning the match. If you were to place a back bet or trade £1 at odds of 2.0, you would make £1 profit. That's a profit of 100%, as you would also be returned your £1 stake. So basically, you multiply your stake by the price, remembering that the amount you get will include your stake. Here are some typical pricing scenarios for some tennis matches to help you become more familiar with pricing odds. First of all, we have Svitolina versus Schmedlova. Svitolina is at 1.90 and Schmedlova is at 2.10. Now this pricing scenario suggests that both players are very evenly matched. By the very nature of tennis pricing being mechanical and the typical tennis trading characteristic of price balance, we can actually predict to within 1 or 2 points where the prices will move to when one of the player wins the first set. And this enables us to enter into a trade in which we can make some very nice profit. Secondly, we have Kvitova at 1.25 versus Konta at 5.0. Now this pricing scenario suggests that Kvitova will be the likely winner and so is priced as a strong favourite. As you'll discover in the chapter on backing drifting favourites and also the strategy short priced favourites, we can take advantage of these types of matches and profit very handsomely from them. Thirdly, we've got Williams at 1.55 versus Vinci at 2.5. Now in this match, Serena Williams is the favourite, but not as strong favourite as in the match above with Kvitova versus Konta. There are numerous trading possibilities in this match, depending on how either player is performing. And finally we have Djokovic at 1.05 and Dolgopolov at 20.0. Now in this match, Djokovic is priced as a very odds-on favourite, with Dolgopolov predicted to almost certainly lose. However, in this match, Djokovic did not win comfortably, and by following the short price favourite strategy, you would have made some excellent profit in this match. How we do this will all become clear when we move on to talking through the strategies. So now we have a short exercise for you to do. I would like you to spend some time looking at the starting prices of some tennis matches that are going on in the next few days to further increase your familiarity with how the pricing works. As you look at these prices, have a think about who is the odds-on favourite, and then take a look at their current rankings and also the results of their previous 5 matches. You will then be able to see why they are given the starting prices that they have been given. So in order to do this, we go to Betfair, which you can find on Google. We then go to the Betfair exchange. You'll then see all of the options along the top, and we click on tennis. And then you'll see all the matches currently in play, and also the matches that are coming up later that day, and also quite often it will show the matches showing on the following day as well. So today we're on Friday, and if we scroll all the way down, we will also get the matches that are going on tomorrow. Now in order to find the players' previous 5 matches, we go to flashscores.com, we click on tennis, and if we scroll down here, let's choose one player. Let's go for Giraldo and Montero. As you click on that, a pop-up box pops up. You click on H2H, which is head-to-head. It will then show both players' previous 5 results.